What do you think can happen if persistent anxiety is ignored?
This constant worry will kind of impact your overall health, right? So I think you should be paying attention to the signs.
Like you rightly mentioned that seeking help when it's interfering with your everyday life. Like we always say, treating anxiety or treating any mental health disorder like you would treat something to do with your physical body, right?
Right.
So for example, if you're having continuous headaches, you won't be ignoring that, you will be taking action.
Yeah, definitely go to the doctor and get it checked, right?
Yes. And for that matter, continuous headaches can be a sign of anxiety in its own way, right?
True.
The amount of thoughts that are running in a person's head continuously, it can cause headaches.
Constant overwhelm.
Yes, constantly being overwhelmed, constantly feeling like something's going to happen to them. They are under threat or they are exposed to harm. Can cause them to so many physical symptoms. And ignoring that can only worsen it. So what do you think can happen if persistent anxiety is ignored?
I think it can lead to great danger for the person, you know. First of all, he is not able to talk about it with anybody else, so that makes him feel very isolated and lonely. And plus it can lead to a range of disorders, right? It can really impact your physical health. You're not able to function, you're not able to really go to work or function well otherwise as well, right? You're not able to exercise, you're not able to eat properly. This constant worry will kind of impact your overall health, right? So I think you should be paying attention to the signs.
What do you have to say about this when people say that anxiety is something which is all in our head?
Anxiety is not all in our head. It is very real.
Like we spoke about it before, it is actually not all in our heads.
Of course.
There is biological evidence that there is anxiety. A person does feel anxious, and a lot of people, when a person is experiencing anxiety, they go tell him or her that don't be anxious, don't overthink, or don't feel that way, or like don't worry.
That's a very invalidating statement to tell someone who's going through something, right? Even the statement, calm down.
Yeah.
You know, calm down, it's okay, forget it. It's not helpful, because that person is going through that, and you saying that one statement is not going to help them. Rather, you can ask, okay, how can I help you? How do you want me to support you right now? Is there something that I can do for you to calm down right now? Or how do I soothe you? Do you want some water? You know, things like these help, because just invalidating their experience outright and asking them to calm down is definitely not going to help.
Yes, and when it comes to saying don't feel anxious, it is like when you have a headache, I ask you don't feel headache, or like, you know, don't have a headache.
No, it's like, oh, you can stop the headache.
Stop the headache, or like, you know, it's something very basic as when you have a fever, stop it. It's like,
yeah, people don't understand the impact that their words or the language that can have
the
on the
intentions
other person.
they have can be very pure. It can be to support the person, or it can come from a place of concern,
right?
But in reality, it can be worsening them. It can put them in a position where they feel, oh, okay, am I being a burden by feeling anxious?
But I think intent doesn't matter, right? Impact does.
Yes.
So I think the words you choose, the language that you choose, and how you support someone is very crucial to the other person as well. And it's just simple. If you don't know what to say, you can just say that, like, I don't know how to support you right now, I don't know what to say, but I'm gonna be here for you. I'm right here, I'm not leaving you, I'm not going anywhere, right? So you can say that if you don't know what to say, but don't say the wrong thing.
Yes.
By saying, ask them to calm down, asking them to calm down, stop crying, you know, stop being anxious. Those sentences don't help. Yeah.
And you very beautifully mentioned what does help. Instead of offering advice to the person as to, oh, okay, you can do this to maybe help with your anxiety, or going and asking them, okay, what can I do to support you at this time? Or maybe even sitting next to them until they feel better, or asking them what you could do for them is
maybe
very
just
beneficial.
holding them for all that might matter. Like you just hold them, sit with them, talk to them, give them space to express themselves, get them some water, get them something to eat. You know, all these things are so simple and so small, but yet can have such a huge difference
Yes,
for that person.
definitely. It can have a very profound impact for them. Just the fact that, okay, I have someone to support me.
Yeah.
Click on the bell icon to watch our latest videos.